Hey peeps, before we start today's video, I did want to introduce to you the newest healing crystal candle, which is going to be the Strength Candle. For those of you that are interested, you can find all the information you need in the first link in the description. This lovely candle does come with carnelian crystal chips, so for anybody who's interested, all the info you need will be linked down below. I want to say a proper thank you for all the candles that have been released in the past, and for those of you that have purchased. The intention based upon this candle is to help anybody who are going through difficult moments, whether you had a bad day, you had a rough week, light this candle and give yourself that moment of clarity to relax, to meditate, and take in the beautiful vibrations that comes along with it, alright? Once again, thank you everybody who's purchased in the past. If you would like all information on the Strength Candle, check it out in the description box down below. And if you would like to purchase, that will be the first link on saponiaandcandela.com. Have a great day everybody, and enjoy today's video. Hey my beautiful Gemini peeps, what's happening, what's crack-a-lackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your September 2021 tarot reading. I hope you guys are well. And if so, let me know down in the comments down below. As always, readings here are general, so if they apply to you, that's awesome. And if not, it's not your message. And if you guys want to follow me on any of my official social media accounts, all that information is going to be down in the description box down below. There will be a video somewhere posted up here about impersonators and scammers all within the tarot community. There's been a lot of people who have impersonating me and a bunch of other tarot readers that you love and watch, basically making fake accounts, pretending to be that tarot reader, and then offering you guys services like personal readings. If you want all the information, I did make that video. You can click up there so that you guys can protect yourself from getting scammed. So let's get on into it here, Gemini. Let's see what we got going on for your September 2021. What do we got going on? Messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout September 2021. What do we got coming in here for Gemini, please? Messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout September 2021. What do we got, baby? Messages from my Gemini. Give me one sec, y'all. Gotta get these cards together because these are a little worn out. I've been using these cards for about 2 months. I don't know if any other tarot readers are watching, or for those of you that just, practice the craft in general. I have to get tarot cards a good every 1 to 2 months, I feel, because just from shuffling repetitively, I burn these decks out like crazy. Alright, Gemini, let's get this last shuffle. We'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully, we got some fantastic stuff. Not gonna lie, though, these cards have been holding up pretty well. Gemini, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Two of Wands. So, you can be connecting with a fire sign, an Aries, a Sag, or a Leo. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here a Nine of Pentacles. I like that. Taking a look at who you're connecting with, though, we do have here the Three of Swords, almost of the Wands, and then the outcome that's present, we got here the Seven of Wands. Okay, so right now, we definitely got a lot of fire energy, but there's also earth and air. Now, taking a look at your overall energy to your current, the Two of Wands to the Nine of Pentacles. Do I want to separate from this pain right now, or do I want to stay involved in it? I definitely feel like the Three of Swords is representing some sort of pain. Now, it could be pain within yourself, but I think it's an exterior pain, meaning that it could be a person going through heartbreak right now, and I think you're kind of asking yourself, do I leave them? Do I walk away from them? Or do I stay involved with them? Because somebody here is going through a difficult time. Looking at the outcome that's present, those Seven of Wands, you have to stand up for yourself in whatever way is going to make you happy, in whatever way is going to lead you to the Nine of Pentacles, right? That confident, happy energy. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. Why is the person that Gemini's dealing with the Three of Swords? We have here the Six of Swords, and we have here the Death, and then we have here the Two of Swords. Gemini, I kind of feel like you made a choice to move on from somebody, and I think that they're heartbroken about it. So keep in mind, whoever we're talking about, it doesn't have to be like a romantic relationship, right? You could have broken up with somebody if you were dating them, but you also could have left a friend. Maybe you just didn't resonate with that friend anymore. So right now, you have taken space from somebody. I think you've ended whatever you had with them, and I think they're going through a very difficult time. They're showing up as the Three of Swords. They're like, Gemini, you abandoned me, you hurt me, you broke my heart. And I think that there is this energy of guilt that's starting to get to you because you have decided to no longer be in a relationship with somebody or have some sort of relationship with somebody, whether it's platonic or not. and you've gotten to that point where you said, I'm sorry, I just don't resonate with this anymore. And them being in this heartbroken position has definitely been them projecting a lot of guilt onto you. Like they're making you feel guilty for it, you know? And I think that anybody feels guilty, you know, especially when they say like, I'm sorry, I'm just not in this anymore, or I don't love you anymore. I think everybody naturally feels a certain extent, they feel a certain extent of guilt, but it's gotten to the point where this is really affecting you. So let's clarify the Seven of Wands here. Why is the Seven of Wands showing up for the outcome? How is Gemini standing up for themselves? And what do we have? We have the Ace of Cups and we have the Eight of Cups. I think you're just genuinely saying, I'm sorry, but the love that used to be here is lost. I no longer have love for you. And it's not anything personal, and it's not something that, you know, I intended for. It's just one of those situations where I did lose the love that we had. And that's a very real thing, you know? You could be in love with somebody, majorly in love with somebody, and then one day wake up and realize, like, I just don't feel the same way anymore. You know, over time, I don't feel the same way anymore. Things just happen to change. I changed as a person, my life has changed, things around me, you know, have changed, and like, I just don't feel that way anymore, you know? So Geminis, you don't feel any sort of romance with somebody anymore. And it hurt them a lot, okay? But I think that the way they're handling this is by trying to make you feel guilty. And that's the thing that's unfortunate, because we do not own anybody. You do not own this person does not own you. And by you making your own valid choice of saying, I'm sorry, but I don't feel this anymore, and walking away was the mature thing for you to do. Gemini, it was mature of you to do, because let's take a look at this. If you would have stood with somebody you no longer loved, not only would you be hurting yourself, but you would be only delaying the inevitable. Eventually, you'd be breaking up with this person and hurting them even more once they found out that you were not in love with them and sticking around in a relationship with them, you know? So you made the right call. I always advocate that if you ever fall out of love with somebody, or you're no longer feeling this relationship that you're in, you should walk out of that relationship, because you're wasting time finding the person you should be with, and you're also wasting the other person's time. So Gemini, you made the right call. You broke up with somebody when you told them, I'm sorry, but officially, I'm no longer in this. I no longer feel this, you know? Now, let's take a look here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the person Gemini's dealing with. I'll take a look here and see how they feel towards you and what's going on with them throughout September 2021. Then I'm going to take a look and see how you feel towards them, what's going on with you throughout September. We'll see where energies align, and then we'll see the outcome, okay? Now, in regards to who Gemini is dealing with, how does this person feel towards Gemini? And what is going on with this person throughout September 2021? How does the person that Gemini is dealing with feel towards Gemini? And what is going on with this person throughout September 2021. So we had a Three of Pentacles come out, so that's the first card for them. We also have here a King of Swords, we have here a Justice, we have here a Page of Cups, and we have here a King of Pentacles. So Gemini, in regards to who you're dealing with, how they feel towards you, as they feel like, we can make this work still. You know, Gemini, even though right now you're very serious and strict about wanting to break up and not wanting to be together, we can find balance with each other again. Alright? Three of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Justice card. So this person's trying to work things out with you. They're trying to tell you, don't go, Gemini. You and I can make things work. You and I can be together. You and I can get back to the way that things once were. I can make you fall in love with me all over again. So essentially, they're kind of refusing to accept what is going on. They're refusing to accept the fact that you've lost your interest, you've lost your love. We also have here the Page of Cups and the King of Pentacles. You know, they're trying to say that you're not thinking clearly, you're not thinking straight, but they're saying that they're thinking straight. You know, the person you're dealing with is trying to say that, you know, right now, Gemini, you're not being rational. You know you love me. You know you care about me. You know I'm right. You know you want to be with me. You know, they're basically kind of doing every tactic that they can to try to keep you around. But the truth is that they're just projecting their refusal of accepting the fact that it's over. So they're having a really big struggle here to accept the fact that you're moving on and that you're over this situation. So they're trying to kind of make you look like you're in the wrong, or you're doing the wrong thing, or you're making a mistake. Let's get two more cards for this person's feelings towards Gemini. We got here the Empress, and we got here the Four of Wands. They feel like you guys can continue to grow. They definitely feel like this relationship isn't over. You know, there's so much potential, there's so much more that we can do, there's so many more things we can experience, we can grow and grow and grow, you know? So based upon whoever this is you're dealing with, they're not giving up here, but they're also trying to make you feel like you're making a mistake or you're making a bad choice or that you're in the wrong. They're kind of doing everything they can, but the truth is that what's really happening here is they're projecting their refusal of accepting the fact that it's over, accepting the fact that you don't have feelings anymore. In regards to what's going on with the person Gemini is dealing with throughout September 2021, let's have a look. We got here the Fool card, the Star card, and the Wheel of Fortune. So they're going to keep on taking a chance on you. They're going to keep on taking a chance to change this situation and to change this outcome. They don't want the outcome to be the two of you broken up. They want the outcome to be the two of you staying together. So no matter what, they're going to keep on having faith. They're going to keep on working hard to make sure that the two of you can be together. So I feel like your person here is not giving up on you. And that makes everything a lot more difficult for you, Gemini, because it makes you feel like you're torn between staying, considering that they're heartbroken and you feel horrible about it, and then leaving, which was your original intention, because you don't want to stick around with somebody that you just no longer have love for. I mean, you probably care about them as a person, but romantically, your heart's not in it anymore, you know? So let's have a look at Gemini over here. How does Gemini feel towards the person they're dealing with, and what is going on with Gemini throughout September 2021? How does Gemini feel towards the person they're dealing with, and what is going on with Gemini throughout September 2021. First card out, we got here the Moon card. You're really emotional about this situation, Gemini, and I don't blame you. It sucks having to, let somebody down. It sucks when you're in this type of position. We got here the Four of Swords, and then we got here the Nine of Cups. So right now, everything is pretty emotional. The tides are running high. You're dealing with this person trying to do everything in their power to get you to stay in this relationship, and then you're also dealing with your own personal feelings of like, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore, I want to be happy, and I want to be with the right person for me, So ultimately, Gemini, you kind of feel like you're playing monkey in the middle, You're stuck between this person pulling you and trying to, I don't want to say like manipulate you, because I don't feel like that's exactly their intention, but in a way they are manipulating you by making you feel super, super guilty for something that you have every right in the world to do. Everybody has every right in the world to love who they love and to not love who they love and to be with who they want to be. So if you no longer love this person, you have the right to express that. You have the right to be single, Like I said in the beginning of this video, this person doesn't own you, you don't own them, we don't own anybody in this world, we own ourselves. So you have the right to be single, Gemini, you have the right to walk away. So the Moon card here, the Four of Swords, the Nine of Cups, you're really torn between just going after your own happiness right now and then getting stuck in this guilt trip energy by the person you're dealing with, all right? Let's go ahead and get a few more cards. We have the Nine of Swords. The situation is stressing you out. 110%, and rightfully so. The situation is stressing you. The Hangman, you feel trapped. The Five of Pentacles, you don't know what to do. Right now, you just feel like dropping off the face of the earth, Gemini. You feel like abandoning everything as a whole. You're like, honestly, I want to lay down in my bed, not talk to anybody, and just let this whole situation disappear on its own. I understand that totally. All right? So Geminis, you're just feeling stuck right now, not knowing what to do. Here's going to be my best advice. Don't let this person get to you. As much as it sucks that they're hurting, as much as it sucks that they love you and you don't love them back, as much as it sucks that they really, really, really want the two of you to be together, you have every right not to be with them. You have every single right to meet new people. You have every right to date new people. You have every right to be happy and to be single all on your own. It's hard for them to accept that, sure, but eventually they're going to have to come to terms with the fact that they need to accept that. Because you have a life to live, and you have a life to live on your own terms. So I know you feel guilty, I know it hurts, I know you feel like you fucked this person up or hurt this person, but guess what? You made the choice because you were no longer in love and feeling a certain way about them, and you made the right choice. Because as I mentioned previously, if you would have stood in a loveless relationship, inevitably you would still break up, and not only would you hurt this person, but you would even hurt yourself more being in a place where you're completely unhappy, right? So Geminis, you made the right call, guys, you really did. You made the right call. And I would sit there and say there's nothing to feel guilty about, but you'll still feel guilty anyways. The only thing I'm going to let you guys know is that don't let this person get to you, though. Don't let them make you feel like you need to be with them, or that you need to have this relationship, or that you should be loving them, or that you're wrong for falling out of love, because you're not. It's a natural process of life. People come in our life and people go. We love some people and then eventually the love fades. That is life. We're always going to have that constant ebb and flow of people coming and going. All right? All right. In regards to what's going on with Gemini throughout September 2021, let's have a look. What's going to be going on with Gemini? We have here the Five of Cups. We have here the Four of Cups. And then we have here the High Priestess. So yeah, I think your intuition's trying to tell you, look, Gemini, right now, you have to ignore the Five of Cups. You have to ignore all of this guilt and this pain that you have, because you're ultimately making a decision in your life that is going to be better for you and that's going to help you. You know, being in a loveless relationship is not going to benefit you. It's not going to help you. So your intuition here, your guides and so on and so forth are talking to you saying, look, you need to get yourself focused on doing what is best for you. You're realizing it is totally not in my best interest to be in a relationship that doesn't make me happy. It's not in my best interest right now to keep contact with this person. You know, they're refusing to accept how I feel. And at the end of the day, in order for them to truly accept it, they're going to have to over time. I feel also here, Gemini too, with the Four of Cups coming into play, you're also saying that I should probably limit my contact with this individual, because the more that I talk to them, the more access and ability they have to keep on trying to get me to come back to them. If I limit myself from being able to contact them or have them contact me, then there's more room for them to accept the terms and to accept the truth that I no longer want this relationship, that I no longer have feelings. So you're saying to yourself, the more space I give them, maybe that's the more time they're going to have to accept what's really going on. And I agree with that, actually. I think that's going to be in your best interest too. Taking time off from this person is going to give them more room to have to face and confront the truth that you no longer have those feelings that they still have. In regards to where energies are aligning between Gemini and this person throughout September 2021, let's have a look. We have here the Ace of Wands. You're going to be having your new beginning. We have here the Page of Wands, and then we have here the Two of Cups and the Chariot. So you will be moving on from this connection officially. Your person here is going to be stuck, and I think they're going to be stuck for a while. I think it's going to take them a long time to come to terms. I think that right now in their head, they feel like they're right. They feel like they're correct. They feel like you're making a mistake. You know, you're in the wrong. You're missing out on an opportunity. They're just not understanding that the well is dried, you know? Your feelings that you have, they're no longer there. And it's a very natural thing you're going through, Gemini. And like, trust me, I know, because I've been in this experience before where I've broken up with somebody. I'm like, I'm sorry, I just don't feel the same way. I understand that, you know? You're in a position of time right now where you feel like the bad guy. You feel horrible for doing something, but you're doing something that you have every right to do. You're doing something that is natural, you know? So in regards to where energies are aligning, Gemini, you're moving forward, but the person you're dealing with, they still seem to be clinging. As for the outcome that's present between Gemini and this person throughout September 2021, what is the overall outcome? We have here the Queen of Pentacles, we have here the Judgment, and then we have here the Nine of Wands. So Queen of Pentacles, you're going to be investing your own time right back into yourself, Gemini. You're going to be taking space from the person you're dealing with. But the Judgment card here to the Nine of Wands, the person you're dealing with is still going to pursue you, wanting a second chance, wanting to get back together, wanting to make things work, but you are going to be emotionally withdrawn from them, and you're not making yourself emotionally available to them. So Gemini, ultimately, you're going to be taking space, okay? So you're going to be taking space from this person, focusing on you for like a while, a hot minute. You're going to be doing you. I think they're still going to be trying to contact you, pursue you, make this situation work, but right now the best thing that can help the two of you is distance. And whether this person knows it or not yet, eventually they'll realize that the distance was necessary to help them to be able to move on from you. So they're going to keep on trying to pursue you. But as far as what I'm seeing for you, Gemini, you are going to be the Five of Pentacles. You are going to walk away from this because you realize that that's the best thing you can do about this whole situation. And like I mentioned previously, guys, I understand where you're coming from. I understand why you felt guilty. I understand that, you know, the person you're dealing with made you feel even worse, you know, by telling you you're wrong and you're making mistakes. This is a bad choice. But don't let them get into your head right now. Back what you did in the first place. If you were feeling called to break up with somebody because you were no longer in love with them, you made the correct choice. You made the mature choice. You did what you needed to do. It is your life. It is your own terms, and you deserve to live your life accordingly. So Geminis, live your life, man. This situation will blow over eventually. They'll move forward eventually. They'll accept it eventually. And as for you, even though this person is not the one is still out there. What are you doing beating yourself up from walking away from somebody who wasn't the one? Live your best life right now. Do what's going to make you happy. And eventually you'll fall into alignment with the person you were actually supposed to be with. Alright, Gemini? Geminis, I love you guys so much, man. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If it resonates, let me know down in those comments down below. I hope that I've been helpful for you guys that are dealing with this situation. Of course, this message won't resonate to every Gemini out there. I'm not sure if this message will really resonate to most Geminis out there, but if it's your story, cool. If not, it's not your message, alright? If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. And Geminis, I will catch you all in your next video. I love you all so much. Take care, guys, and enjoy the rest of your September. Much love, Gemini, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.